be on my phone, no discussions. Shorty, why you let me alone without nothing? I don't know I'm nothing. They ain't show me love then. Running to them bands, I was up to something.
Now you see the banger intro in the beginning of the video. Make sure y'all go to my boy Icy Edits. Tell him Sneak sent you and he might throw you a discount, bro. And let's get into this banger video, man. Let's go. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Sneak, man, and I'm back with another video, man. Now today's video I will be teaching you how to do IRL thumbnails. So me, I was just scrambling through people's channels, seeing what I can use. What can I do? So me, I found this dude Chadwithaj channel, and I just seen, you know, I really was just searching through Google just to see who don't really have a thumbnail, just using a regular picture, so I can show y'all what to do, how to use IRL thumbnails, what they've been doing like. And for me, I'm gonna show y'all examples such as like DMB Nation, stuff like that. So I'm gonna pop it up somewhere up in here, basically showing y'all how they do their thumbnails and stuff like that. So yeah, first thing you want to do is basically get the concept of what the thumbnail is about. So me, the concept is for this video that he spent $1,000 on this machine to try to get some shoes out of here. So first thing I do is I go for the cutout. So first I'm gonna go ahead and cut this out, and then I'm gonna show y'all the next step on what you want to do. Hit curves, and then once you do that, you want to basically like drag it down. So you see how this is moving. You want to, because what we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you different type of things that y'all probably haven't seen before. So hopefully I haven't seen before. So yeah, this is what mainly all IRL thumbnails consist of. So I'm gonna show you guys. So here, and then you want to up the lighting on this part. So right here, so we're gonna get you right, I promise you, we're gonna get you right. So here, and then we're gonna do one more thing and add some vibrance to it. So here, where's it? Vibrance. You just want to up this a little bit, and then the saturation just a tad bit. You want to up it too much, because if you up it too much, that looks disgusting. So just a tad bit, and then the vibrance up just a little bit, so that looks good right here. So the next thing you want to do is you want to go to the layer of the person that you cut out, and you want to hit filter and then go to topaz. So if you don't have topaz, make sure you go get that. I like a couple videos back, I definitely put it in there somewhere how to get topaz, so y'all just go check that out. But here you can choose different ones. You can choose crisp or you can choose clarity. So me today, for IRL thumbnail purposes, I'm going to use crisp. So here, this kind of looks good already, how it already itself. But me, I don't really like how detailed this thing is. So basically, like stuff like this. So yeah, man, this stuff you gotta fix. So yeah, man, we're gonna fix this first, and then once I feel like it's good enough, or actually what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you guys what I'm gonna do. So hit apply. Once you hit apply, hit OK, and then this is how it's gonna come out. So you see how it came out already. It's finished. It's looking good so far on the player. I mean, not on the player cutout, but the cutout. So yeah, right here, what you want to do is hit control, and then what you want to do here, you want to go to the very top, and then you want to make a layer. So here, make a layer, and then right click. So there's nothing on this layer. You want to hit right click, and then you want to go to stroke. So many people are like, why don't you just add a stroke on it, Sneak? Me, I feel like this comes out way cleaner. So yeah, once you do that, just pick a color that you want. So you can do purple if you want, any color you want. So me, I'm choosing white, and what I do is I put this on 13 just to make sure that it comes out a little bit even. So here, and then the stroke comes out and it looks dope as heck, bro. So you see the stroke comes out smooth and it looks clean. So right here, this is the part where it gets fun at. Right here, you want to add a drop shadow. So we're gonna add a drop shadow here, and basically that's what we're gonna do, man. We're gonna add a drop shadow here, and it's gonna be lit. So that's the first step. The second step is we're just gonna group this. So hold the bottom layer right here, and then the layer where the stroke is, and you just want to hit Control G and just group that, make sure everything's intact. So then right here you're gonna see, oh well, Sneak, there's just a background right here. So what I'm gonna do is you're gonna hit right here, you're gonna hit on the little half circle with the slash in the middle or whatever it's called, and then you want to hit that and then hit hue and saturation. So obviously this thing is about, you know, him buying shoes. He spent $1,000 on a slot machine, on, you know, the ones that have shoes in it. So, you know, that's the one I'm gonna go use by. So me, if you need screenshots, basically what you'll need is you'll go to the video, and you know, go to the video and, you know, see what you need, what kind of things can you get out of the video. So me, I've been doing IRL thumbnails for my boy RG and stuff like that. If you haven't seen none of his videos, I go check them out. But I was doing thumbnails for him for a little while, so make sure, like I said, go check them out. But here, what you want to do is you want to hit on the hue and saturation part. You want to hit right click and then hit create clip and mask. Make sure that is selected with the background. So here for this one, I'm going to choose a green. Good. Or we can make it a lighter green right here. All right. So what you want to do after that is you want to make another layer on the back of the cutout. You want to get you a brush and make sure you select the color, a lighter color than the background. So me, I'm gonna choose definitely a lighter green. And what you want to do is you want to up your brush, so you can hold the little brackets, or you can just go up here and up it. With me, you can hold the little brackets. It's by the letter P. If you want to up the brackets, you can do that. Then what you want to do is right click on it or left click and put the brush down. So me, that's not too light. So here I'm about to go make it a little bit lighter. So maybe around here, that's good. So hold on one second. Lighter. And then here, what I do is I put it on screen to make it a little bit lighter. And then what I do is make another brush on top and I make it white. So that's what we do. This is the first beginning of the thumbnail right here. So yeah. So that's what we do. We just stretch this out just a little bit. And you see how that comes out. Looks clean already. Looks nice and clean. You know, and then, you know, for just to add some little touches and stuff, what you could do is add a white layer on top of it just to make it look, you know, a little bit good, you know, show a little light at the top. And that's good so far. So if y'all like this so far, make sure you drop a like already. But right here, after that, what I do is I add like a little curve on the top just to see what I'm working with so far, just to see what I can do, what can I do to make it better and stuff like that. So here we already got the main stuff down. We got the drop shadow, we got the lights. Now it's time to get to the real stuff. So here he spent $1,000 on a slot machine, or that consists of shoes. So you can basically go in like a shoe store and you will see that. So me, like I said, I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna go into his video. Like I said, you can go into his video and, you know, go in his video. So me, I'm gonna just turn his volume down. I'm gonna turn the volume down. And like basically, I'm going to find, basically he got some Yeezys or whatever, right? He got some Yeezys. He wants some Yeezys. After he got the Yeezys, so right here, I'm gonna put some dollar signs, right? I'm gonna put some dollar signs. And for IRL thumbnails, a good font you can use is Burbank Condensed. It's a Fortnite kind of thing, but that is a good font to use on IRL headers. So here I'm about to go to my PNGs, and if you don't have this PNG, then you need it. So me, I have, like, you know, I'm gonna use some arrows for here. I'm gonna use arrows right now. So we're just gonna turn these off right here, turn these off. And you know, I got I got a money sign, just different things. I got a GTA money sign, really, right here. So that's what we're gonna use right now. And then right now I'm gonna go on Google and I'm gonna type in Yeezy PNG. Easy and simple, just type in Yeezy PNG. So I'm gonna drag this in front of here so y'all can see what I am typing. So I'm back. Now you see I finished the cutout, man. So here what you're gonna do is, like I said in the beginning, just hit right click, hit OK on make selection. And right here, select the marquee tool and just hit layer via copy. Then you can just delete this layer here. So what we're gonna do is basically we're gonna have a different concept of this. So it could be anything. People probably already know that he won some Yeezys already. So here I'm gonna just scroll through the video, see what other shoes did he win. Did he win any other shoes? If not, then he spent $1,000. He got some more Yeezys, so he got 2 pair of Yeezys in this video. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna cut out 2 pair of different Yeezys that he got from this video, and then I'm gonna show y'all how it's gonna come out. So here what you're gonna do is just basically just make this image smaller. Make sure you drop the image behind the cutout so it can look way more better and crisp, and you see how it looks. All right, so here what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and right click or double click on the layer. I'm sorry because my this is a morning recording, so I'm waking up, brush my teeth, and I'm just waking up, so sorry about that. So here what you want to do is hit color overlay, then you want to change this to black, and that's it. That's all you want to do. And then what you can do is you can add a stroke on top of this. So like I said, hit control on the top of the layer, then make another layer, and if you don't feel like it, you can just add a stroke from the layer before, or you can just double click on the layer and just put a stroke. But me, what I want to do is put a stroke, but this one we're gonna make it like a 7, something like around there, and that'd be good. So just right click, or that's good. Or no, we're gonna put a different number. So here, then we're gonna hit stroke, and then we're just gonna make this 30. Let's say we're gonna make it a 10. All right, there you go. That's good. So here we're just gonna drop everything. Like I said, everything's behind here, and then what you want to do is double click on this again and make it a drop shadow. And yeah, man, you want to do that. So I'm gonna turn the distance off. Well, not really. And then we're gonna get, like, we could just do like a text question mark. So like I told y'all, Burbank condensed, I feel like is one of the best IRL thumbnails to use. And for me, that's like I said, I feel like that's the best thing to use. So here, I'm just gonna, find the font that I told y'all that I want to use. If my computer, move, faster, because my computer does have a problem of moving slower. So hopefully on Christmas, I'll buy me some more RAM, some more stuff. But like I said, man, that's not a part of the video. But yeah, when this loads up, thank you. We're gonna find the font that we want to use. So here is Burbank Condensed. Let's find it. Here we go, Burbank Big Condensed. So make sure you use that font. That font is legit the best font, I feel like, for IRL thumbs. Like I said, I'm gonna say it multiple times. I feel like this thumbnail, this thumbnail is gonna be lit, of course, but I feel like that is the best font to use. So here we're just gonna hit shift and just put the question mark. Everybody probably is gonna know how it is from the shape, but who, that's, hey, does it matter really? So we're gonna put a question mark on there just to make sure, like, people know, he spent $1,000 on shoes. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make sure it looks similar, something similar. They don't know what type of Yeezy it can be. It could be a different type of Yeezy. We don't know. So it can be a Yeezy that's not released. We can do it. It does not matter. It's basically off the video, So here, that's what you want to base it off. So if it's a guy off, somebody, like DMB Nation, or they eating chicken, or they doing a Christmas vlog, or they doing something, or I'm fat, so I had to mention eating chicken and stuff like that. But yeah, man, you gotta go what's based off the video. So that looks good so far, and yeah, and then the last touch I'm gonna give y'all is, like, I'm gonna add some money signs in here. So like I told y'all, here we got some money signs. We got some, we're gonna rasterize this, and we're gonna put some, like, maybe behind him, but we're not gonna work in that right now, because now we got to get the other picture of the Yeezy that we want to use. So let's go find some Yeezys. So let's type in Yeezys, because most likely we're gonna have to cut them out. So here we're just gonna put this in here, and then we use this tool right here. And yeah, like I said, we can easily just use that, and that'd be quicker and more easy. So here we're gonna drop it behind the other shoe, like I said before, we're gonna add a drop shadow on it. So here, and what we're gonna do for the other one is make it a little smaller. So I'm just gonna group everything right here. So here, everything is grouped, so we can just move this all in one. So here we're gonna make it smaller, and so we can fit everything in there. You feel me? So here, and then we're gonna take the other shoe, and we're just gonna make it look, fit in there. No homo. So there we go right there. We can just put it down here. That's fine. It doesn't matter really, but we can use that. We can make this ET a little bit bigger. Something that's gonna make it look clickbaitable, Something that's gonna catch the person's eye. So always make sure that your thumbnails is good. So me, always make sure my thumbnails is good. So right here, what we're gonna do actually is we're gonna put this one underneath here because this one is on top. So here, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna copy all the layers from the previous one. So here, just right click on the layer that you got before and just copy that layer and then paste it on top of this one. So it looks the same thing. It's a similar stuff, bro. And then what you're gonna do is right click or left click on there and hold control on the layer. Then you know what to do from there. Hit the marquee tool and then put stroke on there. And yeah, man, it's if y'all don't want to do that, like I said, y'all can use the stroke that comes with it. But me, I feel like that's a way better stroke on there. So I feel like that one comes out smoother than the original one. So yeah, that's strokes right here, and I can always make adjustments if I want to the stroke. So here, and then you can add a drop shadow on here, a bigger drop shadow, because the one on top is a little bit lighter, or yeah, it's lighter. So we want to add a different drop shadow. We're gonna up the distance, and then we're gonna put the drop shadow on there. So that looks good so far. So now this is the time where you want to just add your little different type of thing. So here we're just gonna add, oh yeah, I also forgot, we're gonna put the question mark on top. So here you're gonna put the question mark on top of here, and that's good, and that's it right there. So here, now this is where the good part happens. Now if you want to add, like, for instance, he, like I told you before, he is cashing out on some shoes. So he spent $1,000 on a machine to get shoes, right? So what if you want to add some money on here, or if you want to, you can add some money falling. So if I wanted to, for instance, I could just have some money falling if I wanted to. So maybe that's what I might do. Or like I said, I can use the custom image. So if I can find some money falling, so here we go, we got some right here, falling money right here. We could put that over here, we could put that behind him, make it look presentable. So if that's what I feel like, it kind of looks better, it looks better. So you could put the cash money behind him, and yeah, like, and then once you do that, right click on the layer, add a curve on there. And if it doesn't look up to your potential, so me, I feel like that's good right there. We don't need we don't need more than that. And then here, I might just add an inner glow just a little bit. So double click on there and hit inner glow, and yeah, man, that's set. So right here, we can use the GTA money sign right here. So me, that's what I got. So one time I was doing a thumbnail and I just found the GTA money sign, and I was like, man, this is what I'm going to use for some IRL thumbnails. So here we're just gonna drop it behind everything. We're gonna put a drop shadow, and if you feel like that don't look good, then we could just use the money sign. So that's what we're gonna use. We're just gonna use the fallen money, for instance, today. So we're just gonna hit Control T, and then hit right click, and then hit Control T, then right click. So here I'm gonna do it again, Control T, then right click, and then hit horizontal, and then you can put it behind the shoes. So make sure it's not on top of the shoes, and yeah, so it make it look nice and neat, right? So there we go. That's what we got so far. So right now, this junk is looking lit so far. We know, like I said, we know he got some shoes. So like I said, here is the fun part. This is where we add the text, we add whatever features we want. So here I'm gonna add some text, and then I'm gonna add a little thing that I have from one of my packs that I used as a PNG, and probably some of y'all already have. So here, but first what we're gonna do is we're gonna add some text on top of here. So yeah, man, right here we could just delete this arrow because we really don't need it right now. Actually, we could use it. So here we're gonna use the arrow, right? So what we can do, $1,000 spent. So we're gonna put spent, then we're gonna put spent $1,000 on sneaker keymaster, right? That's what we're gonna do. Sneaker spent $1,000 on Sneaker Keymaster. So here we're just gonna put spent, and then right here we're just gonna put the logo. So right here, you see how I'm adjusting the text to see where I can create some more space. So here, once I do that, I'm just gonna be able to move the Yeezy down so you know it looks better. So here we're just gonna double click on here, and y'all probably don't know how this gradient works. So right here, you want to use the gradient tool. So right here, you know, I'm gonna delete this gradient. I'm just gonna start on a fresh new gradient. So here you see it's a fresh new one. You probably should have this one already, but here what I'm gonna do is I'm going to push this to the middle, and I'm gonna pull the other one to the middle. So, and it's supposed to look just like this. So when you do that, just hit, you know. So here, actually, what I'm gonna do is the text, I think, is already white or something like that. So actually put this on gray. You don't want it on black, you put it on gray. So keep the gradient, and then delete this. Like I said, delete this. You don't need this one. You can use this one. And we're gonna put gray instead of the black. So here we're just gonna put this to the middle, and we're gonna pull this one to the middle. So here, like this. So, and you can move the gradient also. So here, if I can, you know, get to it, and then pull this to the middle, and there we go right there. So we can just move this up if you want. There we go. So here, this is what you want to do. You want to lower the opacity to your liking, and there we go. So I like this right here. So that's lower the opacity just a little, slight little bit, and yeah. So here, that's good right there. So we're gonna put spent. There we go, spent, and then we're gonna put $1,000. So here we can just hit Control J just to duplicate the layer, and then what we're gonna do is put $1,000. So here we're just gonna put the money sign and then 1,000. And y'all probably like, so Sneak, we can't see it. That is perfectly fine. I'm gonna teach you what to do and how to fix this problem. So we're gonna put spent, and then we're gonna lower this thing down on. We're gonna just lower it so we can add more to this row. So spent $1,000 on the Keymaster. So we're just gonna put on the here on the, and then we're just gonna make it a little bit smaller, a little bit more presentable. So here, so you won't have your text all out of proportion. So here you can add it a little bit so it's more out, so it don't look like it's all together. So we're just gonna push this out just a little bit more. And yeah, we're gonna put Sneaker Keymaster. I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger, so I say Control J, and then we can just add everything on top. So if I feel like, you know, your text is a little bit too big, always hit Control T is lower down. So here we're gonna put Sneaker Keymaster, and I just want to show you that it's like, you see how the text is all the way out here. What you do is the top layer right here, hit Control T is lower this down if you want. And there we go. So here we have the gradient stuff. It should be on there. So yeah, the gradient, if not, the gradient's on there, that means that the layers is too small. So what we're gonna do is once you make it bigger, so like this. So if we don't see the gradient, what you can do is on that layer, you can just up the gradient opacity if you need to. And if it doesn't pop up, then that's perfectly fine. If you want to do, you can definitely do white text. If you don't, you know, necessarily, let's see, we take off the gradient, right? We take off the gradient for all of them, right? So you don't necessarily need a gradient, but right here, so just because the gradient won't pop up on here, this is what we're gonna use so far. So here we're just gonna hit Control T, and we're just gonna fix this text up, right? So right here you want to hit Sneaker Keymaster, and we're gonna fix that. Okay, so hit Control, actually no, here you want to hit Shift and hit the bottom layer. Once you do that, hit Control G, then you want to hit Control J to you know, and put it behind the layer. And then what you want to do is you want to press 3 downs on your arrow key, so 3 times, 1 2 3, and then once you do that, here we go, this is the good part right here. Once you do that, you want to click on the layer and then hit color overlay. Now if you don't feel like it's good enough, what you're gonna do is once you put the cover overlay on, you can lower the opacity and just drag it down just a little bit more. So me, I feel like the back should be a little bit more lighter, so that looks good right there. And then what I'm gonna do is for the back part, I'm gonna add a drop shadow so you can see the text a little bit more. So you see that looks good so far. That looks great actually. So here, if you feel like this doesn't look good, you can always push it up and go back, or you can just go one by one. But right here, I feel like this is good. So spent $1,000 on the Sneaker Keymaster. So here, and then right here, we're just gonna put the Yeezy down. So I think this is the Yeezy layer. So here we can also make it bigger. So right now, yeah, we're just gonna pick the group 2. So here, right here, we're just gonna hit Control T, and we're just gonna put this here, just so make it a little bit more, it can fill in some space. And yeah, so right here, that looks good. Basically, they know what this is. So we can just move that here. And yeah, so make sure you proportion everything right. And yeah, like I said, I got one more thing to add to this is right here. And this is the, the little effect that most of y'all probably got that do IRL thumbs, right here. So I'm gonna just duplicate this layer multiple times. So hit Control J, 1, 2, 3. And there we go, man. So we got that looking down, looking sharp. If y'all do want that effect, then just let me know. I will just drop a download link, or if not, then I went and cut it out myself. Like I really cut it out myself. I really just got the electric. It was the electric effect, and I just cut around it and just add a little white in there, filled it up, and then that was how it went for me. So yeah, I'm just gonna adjust some of these things. So here I can adjust a lot of things. So here, like I said, this Yeezy I can adjust here and make it a little bit more presentable. And the same thing for this one right here. So make it look a little bit more presentable. And I feel like this thumbnail can, definitely be used, man, for a video. So here, like I said, man, just adjust everything. Once you feel like everything is perfectly fine, what you want to do is you want to rasterize everything. So here, I G, then hit Control J, then hit Control E, and I would just rasterize the layer, then hit Control J again just to duplicate the layer if you have a problem or something. So here, you're just gonna filter, and then you want to go to camera raw. So for Mac, I don't know if you guys have it, cause when I tried it on my grandmother's Mac that I was trying to use Photoshop on, that the camera filter did not pop up. So I don't really know, but if somebody that have Mac that would like to teach me, I will start doing tutorials on Mac on how to do that. So right here, once this camera pops up, like I said, my computer takes a while for things to load up, and I don't know why, but yeah, man, we're gonna definitely be doing more IRL thumbnails for more different people. Like I said, I got a lot of people. Like I said, I was working with RG and stuff like that. So here, this is loading up right now. All of a sudden, it wants to load up. But like I said, I was doing thumbnails for RG. I did a couple thumbnails for what is it? I did a couple for BJ Groovy. I did a couple for it's a lot of people I did a couple for. It's off the dome. I did a couple for people that is the name. If y'all don't know who that is, but I did a couple for them. But like I said, man, this junk took forever to load up. But once you open up camera raw, you're gonna see the whole thumbnail. So here, right here off the jump, if y'all haven't seen my camera raw filter video, make sure y'all go check that out now. But here, you want to up the clarity just a little bit, make it look way more better than what it's supposed to be. Then you want to go here. So I'm gonna up the clarity a lot more. Then I'm gonna up the texture right here so that looks a little bit good. And then we don't really have to touch anything more. We're just gonna add a film grain to it. So here, shout out to my boy Random. He kind of put me on this, this film grain type of thing. So shout out to Random for that. If y'all don't know his name, Random 2K RXNDM. That's how you say it. Random. I don't really know. I just put his link in his in the description. So yeah, here we go. Add the film grain right here, and that look like it is finished, man. So once it puts everything together, you zoom in, and there you go. You got your banger IRL thumbnail. So make sure if you new, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and drop the next tutorials. What y'all guys want next?